From the Visa Infinite studio at the Toronto International Film Festival, this is Red Carpet Diary. Poetry and murder in Beat Generation New York. That's the setting of Kill Your Darlings. Red Carpet Diary's Sandra Benjamin spoke with the stars Michael C. Hall and Ben Foster.
Are you a writer? Because I've got a job for a writer.
Rhyme, meter, conceit. Without this balance, a poem becomes slack.
Then how do you explain Whitman? Well, he hated rhyme and meter.
What's your name?
Allen Ginsberg.
Allen in Wonderland. Allen. Willie. The Burroughs family is richer than God.
Oh, he looks like a criminal.
Tear 'em up, boys. Destroy the old and build the new.
There's no shortage of films that have been made or things that have been written about the Beat Generation, but this really looks at the characters before their fame. Is that kind of what attracted you to it?
Along with being a really compelling story that remarkably has never been told, yeah, the fact that you're, as you said earlier, Ben, like meeting these guys before they put pen to paper is another thing that makes it unique.
What do we kind of learn about their relationships before they became famous? Especially the folks that we know a little bit more about, like Burroughs and Ginsberg and Kerouac.
Well, we forget that that these lions of literature were children. We have this idea that they have this library that has influenced culture, but we forget that they had no idea what they were doing, and they're just hanging out, and they were kids, and they were asking each other questions, and they were provoking each other the way that a group of friends might in your early 20s.
To literacy.
A literary revolution without writing a word. Meet Trick Lou.
He is a professor who won't let me go.
Then let's get rid of him.
What the hell is this? You don't know Lou. As soon as you think you do, he'll find someone else.
Jack!
Maybe he already has.
What have the reactions been so far that you've heard to the film?
I think if there's anything that is said more than anything else, is that people are surprised that they've never heard this story before. It's such a compelling story, and I think a fundamental sort of moment, like threshold that all these guys crossed.
Are you guys surprised that we're still talking about these guys, 50, 60 years later after the fact, that they're still relevant?
And it still influences literature today. You can pick up Naked Lunch any place in the book, which was what Burroughs intended, I believe. You don't need to start at the beginning. He evolved a way of experiencing the written word. They dissolved a classical approach. And nothing's more exciting than shattering, particularly in this digitized world.
Yeah. Well, thank you both so much.
Thank
Sure.
you.